Good Monday evening, Brazos Valley. It's going to be an active one across parts of the area. We're monitoring some showers and storms developing to the west of the I-35 corridor. This red shaded area here, this is a tornado watch that we have in effect until 11 p.m. Notice though, this is to the west of the Brazos Valley, but it does include those counties along the I-35 corridor. What we're going to keep an eye on is the showers and storms that develop just west of I-35, because those could work their way off toward the east, moving into our western zone over the next couple of hours. Specifically, these cells right here, we're keeping an eye on just to the west of Killeen and whatever manages to develop just a little farther southwest, because those would drift into the Brazos Valley within the next couple of hours. Nothing going on right here in this orange shaded area you see for the Brazos Valley. This is actually a cap we have in place. This is protecting us from storms right now. That warm air aloft really shuts down the showers and storms. However, with the temperatures climbing into the 80s and 90s out there, we're noticing this cap is starting to weaken, and that's why we're concerned about the storms out to the west, because they're going to eventually work their way into northern parts of the Brazos Valley and possibly that western zone as well. Greatest concentration right now just to the southwest of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. These cells here likely going to produce significant large hail, baseball size, as well as isolated tornadoes. So if you have any travel plans along that I-35 corridor, you want to make sure you're weather aware, because we're going to see some significant impacts along that I-35 corridor. Now is a good time to have that safety plan in place. You want to know what to do if a warning is issued for your area, and I would suggest going ahead and parking those cars in the garage, because you don't want to get any of the hail damage if you get under one of these intense storms. You can also download that KAGS app, and we'll send you not only updated watches, but updated warnings for your area. Feels like summer out there. We have triple digits down here along the border. 104 in Laredo, 101 in Del Rio, and along that I-35 corridor, temperatures in the 90s all the way up to the Red River Valley into southern parts of Oklahoma. And we're dealing with those hot temperatures here in Bryan College Station as well. 88 degrees. We actually hit 90 a little bit earlier. 3 degrees shy of that record for our area. Temperatures well above average, and these temperatures in the 90s along the I-35 corridor is why we're seeing that cap starting to weaken, and that's why we now have that level 2 severe risk for western parts of the Brazos Valley. Very large hail, baseball-sized hail, damaging winds, and isolated tornadoes are possible with the strongest storms that develop to the west of I-35 and eventually drift into our western zone. Level 1 risk does extend here into Bryan College Station, so really all of northern Brazos County as well as Robertson County within that severe risk. So we got to keep a close eye on these storms over the next few hours. I think that severe threat could go all the way until 10 or 11 tonight, so you need to make sure you join me at KX News at 10, and I'll have an update on that forecast. And even higher severe risk north of our area, that level 3 risk for northern parts of Texas. That extends down into the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex and all the way up into the Arklatex in southern parts of Missouri. So a large part of the country going to be impacted by some of the significant severe weather this evening, continuing all the way into the overnight hours. Temperatures, they're going to cool off though with that cold front that's going to work its way in. That's what's triggering the showers and storms as the system works its way into the plains. It pushes that cooler air in, and we're going to see our temperatures actually fall in the 70s tomorrow afternoon, and they're going to stay in the 70s on Wednesday. So we're going to be a good 5 degrees below average. But wouldn't you know, we're going to start to see some ridging build over the state as we head into the end of the week. Temperatures going to climb back to around 83 degrees on Thursday. Mid-80s in that forecast as we move into Friday. So it's going to feel a little more like summer out there to end the week. And with that high humidity, we're going to feel like we're in the 90s across the Brazos Valley. So get ready, enjoy the cool temperatures over the next couple of days, the cooler temperatures, because we're going to see a big uptick in the temperatures to end the week. 10-day forecast, really not too bad. 79 degrees tomorrow, 79 on Wednesday, but then those temperatures do go up as we move into the weekend. We're going to see temperatures close to 90 degrees on Sunday. And again, make sure you download that KAGS app. We'll send you the watches and warnings as they come out. We'll continue to keep you updated on social media as well. And you can always go to KAGSTV.com. I have an updated article on there that shows the current watches, and I also have that 10-day forecast included within that article. I will see you all in a little bit.